And we're back. So, we have a new toy car puzzle. Let's see if it's any easier than the last one. Sweet Hunt. Oh, Fluke! Your bride-to-be. Can't wait to see you again, sweetie. Speaking of sweets, I'm bringing cakes! Aren't you just dying to taste them? Okay, well then, this one's a tad bit complicated, no? Alright, let's do this, and then hop over. Then we go down, but that'll press the button, which will be bad. So, right, up, and I'd be kinda stuck. So that won't work. Clear all, clear all. What are you thinking, Haven? Just clear everything. Okay, if you go that way, then you go up, go right, hop on over, grab that, head down. Looks like I have a phone call, so never mind, I'm not right back. Give me a second. Targil, I'm extremely disappointed in you. It wasn't a sales call. It was a call to see if we wanted to donate to a breast cancer society. Automated call. It's completely different. Layton and Lamar stuck on a Layton puzzle? What a shock! Eternal Sword! Hello! And I'm not stuck just yet. I had to get a phone call. I'm going to be stuck in just a moment, don't worry. I actually kind of have a weird idea, where I somehow end it by hopping over this, grabbing that, and hopping over. Let's do that. I have to go right, then up. That would actually do it, wouldn't it? Oh my god, let's see if this actually works. That's hilarious! It worked! Yay! We're not gonna do big score yet, because I'm fine. We're not doing big score. Anyway, goes up. To the arcade! Yo! Newspaper man. I haven't had breakfast, those cupcakes made me hungry, thanks. And who needs bridges? How have you two been? Word is that there's a shootout. There was a shootout at the Gilded Seven Casino. Wow, that made it to the papers already? Seems some cuckoos went in there and tried to run off with the day's profits. That's not at all what was supposed to happen. When the casino security staff caught them red-handed, the place turned into the Wild West. What? That's not how it happened at all. Stop admitting to being involved in a shootout, Luke. Whoa now, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what the paper says. Well, the paper's wrong. Oh yeah? How do you know you're not the one who's wrong? Why would the paper print lies? I hate to say it, but I think the family controls the media here. The papers print what they're told to. Besides, the media is always full of lies all the time, Luke. I've told you this 1,000 times. You have to trust the Illuminati, not the media. Unless, of course, the Illuminati is the media, in which case, don't trust them either. Alright, a little further in. Look! There's the restaurant! Is this the place you had in mind, Big Luke? Yes, this is the one. Let's head in. Luke, do you see that man in black over there? Does he seem familiar to you? Yeah, he's the one who brought us that letter from you. Ah, yeah, I do recognize him. Sorry to keep you waiting, Shipley. Okay, who took off the cuckoos? Not at all. I just got here a moment ago myself. We've all met before. I don't think you've ever had a proper introduction. This is my good friend, Shipley. Shipley has played a vital role in the effort to bring you and little Luke to our time. Pleased to meet you, Shipley. Likewise, Professor. I'm sorry I had to be so brief with you when we last met. Luke here told me I shouldn't share any details until he had a chance to speak with you himself. Don't give it another thought. Luke needed to test us before sharing the details of his plan. Shipley, did you manage some reconnaissance work in Chinatown, as I asked? I did indeed, Luke. I did indeed, Luke. That filthy scumbag Layton. Apologies, Professor. That would be the evil Layton I'm referring to. The Professor is appraised of the situation. Do continue. Right. You know that towering pagoda located in Chinatown? Apparently evil Layton is holding the scientists captive there. It seems he has been working day and night. So the scientists are in the tower itself. This is going to make things very difficult. I also heard something in the peculiar rumor when I was about town. Yes? Word has it the Prime Minister who disappeared 10 years ago is being held up there, too. What? Bill Hawks. He went missing the day of the accident. He's been missing for 10 years. Do you suppose evil Layton might have abducted the Prime Minister in addition to all those scientists? We won't know until we check the facts for ourselves. Big Luke, you seem apprehensive at the mention of the Towering Pagoda. What is this place? The Towering Pagoda is the family stronghold, and it sits by a sea of warehouses in Chinatown. To complicate matters, the whole of Chinatown is controlled almost exclusively by the family. That means even getting within walking distance won't be easy. Be that as it may, we need to head up to the source of this madness if we are to uncover the truth. And you guide us safely to the tower. Infiltrating a place like that is going to take a bit of preparation. Why don't I split off for a bit and see if I can secure a safe route to the tower for us? Go on and set out for Chinatown without me. Shipley can tell you how to get that far, alright? Very well. Good. Now I need to get moving. Be careful out there. Wow, you sure took off in a hurry. Shipley, we need to get to Chinatown. What's the best way there? Let's see. I'd say it's best to head back north on Flatstone Street. As we make your way towards the casino, there's a small set of stairs that go off to the right. Did you see them before? Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I do recall passing by an area that fits that description. Good. Head up those stairs and follow the narrow path at the top until you hit the riverbank. From there, just follow the path you're on and it'll take you straight to Chinatown. You're not coming with us, Shipley? I wish I could, but I've got to stay here and wait for word from your older self. Very well. Thank you for your assistance, Shipley. Come, Luke, we mustn't dilly-dally here. Take care of yourselves out there. If you run into any trouble, you can always find me here. Yo! Any new puzzles? You're not going to leave, going to have a bite before you leave? Now that's a real shame, lad. Not to twist the knife in, but you're missing out on some extremely fine Yorkshire pudding. Believe me, if I could stay, I would. Next time I'm here, I'm ordering for 2. Alright, let's save up. Because for some reason I just feel like we should. There you are, save button. Keep forgetting where you are. Alright. Head down Flatstone. Keep on going.
What? Hmm? Here you go.
What's this now?
Open it and see.
A hat?
For the newly appointed professor. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're a fully fledged member of the academic community now. So you've got to look the part. Very dashing, Herschel. The picture of a true gentleman.
A true gentleman?
No, leave it on. It suits you. It really does. So no taking it off. Oh, look at the time. I didn't realize how late it was. I have to go to the lab. We're running a very important experiment today. Let's continue this celebration over dinner tonight. Oh, and promise me you'll wear the hat. It's not your usual style, but keep an open mind. After all, isn't that what a gentleman does?
Alright, this might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna adjust something ever so slightly. Oh god. Oh god, that was awful. A little bit more, come on. There. I think that might fix the lines that you guys keep seeing. Hopefully? Think everything looks good? Anyway. Did you see that, Professor? Wasn't that the same woman we saw earlier? I suppose it was. You seem distracted, Professor. Are you alright? What was that? Oh, right. I'm fine. If you say so. Oh, look at that. I bet those are the stairs Shipley mentioned. I could have sworn that was Claire, but it couldn't be. Word has it the Prime Minister who disappeared 10 years ago is being held up there, too. Perhaps the Prime Minister wasn't abducted 10 years ago. Could he have been brought to the future like Luke and me? What if all this talk of time travel is real? If so, then maybe that was Claire. No! It defies all logic. Claire can't be here. After that awful day. There's no way. Oh my god! Layton has a lost love! Oh my god! A woman who looks uncannily like Professor Layton's old sweetheart Claire is wandering around town. Who could she be? Oh my god! I ship it. I don't care. Now I'm really interested. Do you suppose that bronze statue depicts some sort of local hero? I'm gonna have a look. That's a weird looking Luke and Layton. Say, Professor, maybe this statue has the same hat as yours. Haha, so he does. If I'm the man in the statue, does that mean you're the boy there? He doesn't look a thing like me. Oh, there's a description of the statue here. Let's see. Seems our friend here was some sort of famous author. An author, you say? Not a professor. Can you imagine if he was? And that would be quite a coincidence. Let's see what else it says. The fellow used to write big, complicated books, but that all changed because of the boy here. The boy was sick, and to cheer him up, the man wrote an adventure novel for people of all ages. I guess the book was so successful, they went on to write more of them. What a heartwarming story. Oh, but that's not all, Professor. Here, I'll read you the rest. In the end, the little boy was taken by his illness. However, the extraordinary friendship between the author and the boy would remain forever. Can't believe how sad that ending is. There. It's not all bad, my boy. Sounds like the two found true friendship in each other. Some people go through their whole lives without experiencing that. I suppose so. It's still sad, though. Look here. It says in memory of an extraordinary and everlasting friendship. Wouldn't it be wonderful if our friendship grew to those heights? What do you mean, if? Our friendship is already extraordinary and everlasting. Oh no, Luke. I didn't mean to ruffle your feathers. You're right. We're very good friends. You're not upset, are you? Why would I ever be upset? Anyway, we better get going. Oh dear. Misspoke a bit there, Layton. I guess even gentlemen can make mistakes. But, the best thing about gentlemen is they know when to apologize. You know, this statue here reminds you of a puzzle? Precisely. Here, let me share it with you. Alright. Number 32. Broken Lance. Worth 20 picarets. There are 4 knights with lances in the photo. One of the lances was broken and then repaired with string right before the picture was taken. Which lance is it? Of course, all the lances were originally straight. Oh, so this is one of those, it's behind the back, so it's really hard to tell that it's actually not a straight lance kind of thing. Yeah, it just like it shows here. That's how it's held together. Cute game. These are always really hard for me to get right. So what I'm going to do, and you're not going to be able to see this, unfortunately, is I have a pencil. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place the pencil and try and get it to show up, to use it like a ruler. And I think I already have my answer. Yep. The answer is C. At least as far as I can tell.
Here's my answer.
And there's still a line. Little tiny line on the stream, and I will try and fix that before next stream, but fixing it during stream is a bit annoying. Spot on! It's easy to spot the kink in Knight C's lance if you look at it diagonally from the bottom. Wonderful work. You're really getting good at this, Luke. It's official! I'm a genius! Just listen to the puzzle I thought up. It's a real gem. Puzzle number 33, Brothers and Sisters. 35 picarets. Below are 3 siblings, A, B, and C. A. I have 1 older brother and 3 younger sisters. B. I have 2 older brothers and 2 younger sisters. C. I have 3 older brothers and 1 younger sister. For all of their statements to be true, what's the smallest possible number of siblings there can be in the family? Oh, but these 3 are also a number are also part of that. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. None of them are the youngest. So among, first it is 3. I don't want to erase, I want to do that. There. Of the 3, there's at least 1 youngest. There's also at least 1 eldest. And there has to be at least 1 more male, because there's 3 here. Six is the answer, really. That... it's just a question mark. I can't even tell what I was trying to write.
Let's see if I've got this right. Well, that's settled.
Right on. The smallest possible number of siblings is 6. At first glance, it seems like there's only 5, but the fact that A says he has 3 younger sisters means that there must be at least 3 female siblings. Likewise, the fact that C says there are 3 older brothers means there must be at least 3 male siblings. So 5 siblings isn't quite enough. Aw, you solved it! You must have cheated or something. Later, cheater pants! Coffee sticker. Alright, down this alleyway, I suppose. Oh my. Anyone who wears that hat. God damn! You know, if these sales calls are any indication, I don't need to try and pretend to do female voices. I get mistaken for a woman all the time anyway. Back to hunting for coins. No, I don't mean to do that. Is this really way to Chinatown? It's awfully dirty. And dark. Why the sudden apprehension? Does this place frighten you, my boy? Me? Scared? No way. I just want to get out of here. Let's go. Now, Luke, don't just run off. Be careful, you could slip. Whoa! Ow, 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 ow! Oh dear, now what did I just tell you? Professor, are you smiling right now? Smiling? Me? Certainly not. Are you quite alright? I just banged up my knee a little. I'll walk it off. Oh good, I was worried for a moment. Let's go. That's a bit odd. Let's go back, talk to the person. A real man backs down from no puzzle. In fact, nothing delights him more than pursuing a solution. Layman. Ha! I get it. You there. You're a man, are you not? Well then don't just stand there. Solve this puzzle. Puzzle number 34, the mysterious memo. 25 picarets. When you return to your apartment, you discovered a strange piece of paper next to your calculator. Your roommate must have been trying to tell you something before he left. The note says 101 times 5. What could this mysterious memo mean? Well, I mean, the obvious answer is 505. But this game rarely does obvious. And the 5 is written in a weird way. I don't know if that matters. It is a numbered solution, though. 101x5? No. Remember the memo was left directly next to the calculator. Yeah. But does it look like the numpad that's right next to me? Because it might not. So, Eternal Sword, you might not be wrong. It's not 505. That's way too obvious. Fine. I'll do it, game. It's SOS. 'Cause you're...
I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, that's settled.
It is 505. You input 505 and it writes out as SOS. I overthought that. You got it. The message is SOS. When you enter the calculation appears as 505. Your roommate is asking for help. God damn it, game. Yeah, Targil's got it. At last, an answer. You, sir, prove beyond a shadow of doubt that every puzzle has an answer. Excellent work, my good man. That's... I was like, no, this is way too obvious, that can't possibly be it, and then it just is like, no, totally is. Yikes! It broke! But what do you expect when you go around poking at everything? I wasn't even tapping it that hard. Luke. Sorry, I should probably be more careful. I agree. Now let's see what kind of damage you caused here. What's this? I do believe this leads somewhere interesting. Let's have a look on what's the other side. But isn't that trespassing? Professor, wait up! Oh my. That was a complete accident. I prefer your answer too, Eternal Sword. Oh, I'm sorry, Birds Without Wings. I do have the thing that makes it so the beta that's supposed to make the delay shorter, it might be causing problems on your end. I don't know what to tell you, though. Ah, so this is where it leads. Can we leave now, Professor? Casino staff will not be happy about this if they find out. You're such a worrywart, Luke. Maybe so, but I still think we should leave right away. I mean, they were trying to shoot us with Tommy guns earlier. Don't worry, I'll just create another gun out of this broom handle. Okay, maybe you're right. We're back in here, though. Weird. What does it mean that there's a secret entrance here? No coins? I don't find any coins. That's weird. Oh well. Hey, little man. You ever been so bored you could keel over? Me too. Like right now. Why are you so bored? Well, mostly because I got nothing to do. But also because I sort of lost my life. Now I can't find it. How does one lose one's life? A while back, this guy tells me I can make money hand over fist doing easy work. It's out of a job at the time, so I figure why not, right? Makes sense. Yeah, I think so too. Until I realize my sweetheart gig isn't so sweet, you know? Guy throws me in a dark hole and has me digging all day and night. Busts my hump 24/7. Sounds like whatever he was paying you, it wasn't worth it. I haven't even gotten to the worst part yet. When I finally finish the job, I head home, right? Everything gets all switched around while I'm in the hole, and I can't find my family or house. Oh my gosh! Have you traveled through time like we did? Who, what, where now? I don't really follow you, but I do know I've been out here for my own for a while. Only thing I've got to pass the time are these puzzles I do, hey? Here, try one. Puzzle number 35, Twisted Tunnels, worth 40 picarets. You dug a bunch of tunnels, but they turned out to be convoluted as an ant farm. You have to connect A to A, B to B, and C to C, and you can't use the same path twice. However, the only way to do this is to make one connection go above the ground. Is this connection A, B, or C? That's fine, Birds Without Wings. If you do hear this, actually, hold on, I'll put it in the chat. Alright, so let's see. So I need to make it so A connects to A, B connects to B, C connects to C, and they do so in a way that doesn't overlap, or doesn't take the same path twice. That's a bit tricky. And only one can go above ground. Well, that one would be easy to do, so it could be A. But then again, any of them could really do it. B looks a little funny, actually. Think about it. Ooh, but if you did that, C would be completely blocked off. Wouldn't it? It would. Ooh, that is a little tricky. Go this way then? That would block off a lot of C. I think B has to do it.
How about this?
No?
I guess it's back to the drawing board.
Alright, well this one's just a 1 out of 3 chance, so I'm just gonna say A next. I hate doing this every once in a while with these. Oh, wow. I lost half the picarets.
This
But
one's as good as solved.
really? C. C seems like the least logical
Let me think this through
choice.
again.
And without working them all out individually, that's just a lot of effort to put into it. Wow, you're just brutal with those picaret removals, aren't you?
Here's my answer. Phew, that's a relief.
Wonderful. You can make all 3 connections if C goes above ground. Man, look at how complicated that gets, though. Wow, that is madness. Alright, see you, birds without wings. I do hope you enjoy the YouTube or Twitch VOD, whatever you need to do to watch it. And like I said, the YouTube should be up by the end of the day. Good job there, little man. I can tell you're a thinker. Or at least a trial and error kind of guy. Remind me of my son. He thinks he knows everything, but he's a good boy. He used to love it when I'd give him a puzzle to work on. Sure wish I could see the scamp. No, that is Layton! Yeah. I get it. I get the reference. It looks like we're on the right track. Here's the River Thames. Indeed, and it looks as majestic as ever. I suppose some parts of London never change, even after 10 whole... Hey, I wasn't here before. I see you've noticed it too, Luke. That has to be the biggest lighthouse I've ever seen. And it sure wasn't there before. It's in almost pristine condition, so it must have been built fairly recently. Good day, you two. Isn't the view here positively glorious? Yes, it is quite nice. It's nothing short of breathtaking. Psst, Professor, look at this guy. You supposed to be part of the family? Now you listen here, boy. I'm standing right here. You have something to say it to my face. What's more, I don't appreciate being associated with those drabbily dressed ruffians. Look at this suit, boy. Do you see this stitchwork? This was custom made in Italy. Italy, I say. Ever so sorry, sir. I meant no offense. It was foolish of me to think you were part of that bunch. Well, as long as you acknowledge your mistake, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones this once. But just so there's no doubt in my identity, allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands London's most distinguished, dashing, and debonair man. The name's Graham. I would tell you to remember the name, but I know you'll never forget it. Got it, Graham. London's most distinguished, dashing, and, I forgot the last part. I won't forget the name, I promise. Interesting. I would normally say someone who tries that hard to call themselves a gentleman is a little suspect, but then I remembered Layton. Oops. I actually meant to go to the shoe. There we go. Surely no one throws their rubbish into the river. Sounds exactly like something that's going to happen, actually. Oh, hello there. Say, do you happen to know if this is the way to Chinatown? Yeah, this path will take you there. Probably. Probably? Haven't you taken this path before? No way. I just got this feeling that something that could happen to me down there. Something bad. Like, what if I had to run in with the family? That would get messy fast. Did you? That's funny, birds. I'm better off just staying here and solving puzzles. Puzzle number 36, Hide and Goon Seek. Worth 30 picarets. I got a feeling the family's goons might be lurking around here. I don't want any trouble, so I've hidden at a spot where I can spy on them without being seen. Do me a favor, will you? Tell me how many goons there are? Wow. Ah, okay. 1. No. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6, 7. 8. I'm thinking 8.
This one's as good as solved.
Nope. Alright, I'm gonna mark them off with a memo every time I find
Guess
one.
it's back to the drawing board.
Okay. 1. 2. Is this guy not a member of the family? He looks a little different, so let's not mark him as 1. But if that's the case, then why would I mark these guys as members of the family? Actually, let's mark him then. Six. This guy can't be a member of the family, can he? He's just without his hat? His chin's a different shape? I don't know. I don't want to mark him as a member of the family. But if he's the only person I'm not marking as a member of the family, then that makes me suspicious. That maybe there are others like... There should be others like that. So let's question mark you. And put a little question mark here as well. Okay, got him. Wait, is there someone over there? Like right by your head? No, I don't think so. Alright, let's go ahead and put 9 as the answer, assuming that guy is actually a member of the family. And god damn it, recognize my 9s.
This one's as good as solved.
Okay, so that guy is a member of the family, he just didn't have his
I
hat.
knew it!
Correct, there are 9 goons creeping about. You've got a man sticker for Picture Book Date 2. Hey, that's Don Paolo. Hey, you solved my puzzle. Guess you're not part of the family then. You're not too bright, see? Of course not. We're no family goons. I'm Luke, and this man here is the famous Professor Layton. Ah! Layton, you say? Of course he's not a family goon. He's the head honcho. Help! Somebody help me! Oops, I forgot how the name Layton tends to scare the socks off people in this time. Yes, it's unfortunate, but people seem to think I'm a criminal. On a more interesting note, take a look at the ground, Luke. His feet were wet too. Huh. Those footprints must have belonged to the man who ran off. When I think of it, his feet and pants were all wet. But why? It's a bit chilly out here for a swim, don't you think? Indeed. How did he get all wet? Wet clothes. Men in white laboratory coats seem to be all over this part of town. The odd thing is that their trousers and shoes are always soaking wet. Why on earth would they be walking around London with wet feet? That's entirely too uncomfortable, too. You know, Professor, with all the trees here, this hill is actually kind of creepy. What's the matter, Luke? Are you afraid of bumping into a ghost? Come on, Professor. I know you would never believe in something so unscientific. Unscientific, you say? Yeah, there's no proof of ghosts exist. Nothing based on fact, anyway. And as a man of science, naturally, you don't fear something as silly as ghosts, right? Well, maybe just a little. Alright, whenever I see that, that means you have to click it a lot. I spy with my little eye a hidden puzzle. Puzzle number 147, paving the garden. 20 picarettes. You want to lay one of the 5 types of paving stones below around your garden without their overlapping each other or any of the 4 white flower bushes. You can rotate the stones, but they can't be flipped. Which one should you use? A, B, C, or D? Ah, so I take one of these and I lay it down. I see. Alright, well if I use B, I could go there, there, and then I'm blocked. So I can't use B. I really just can't. If I use A, I could do that, that, and then I'm stuck. But it could be done a different way, probably. No, I don't think so. This corner kind of traps that idea. This corner traps a lot of things, actually. Doesn't it? It couldn't be C. E is probably the most likely. Yeah, it's gotta be E.
How about this? I knew it!
Correct! Stony is the only one that'll work. And it shows the solution on the top screen in case you needed it. Ha! I knew I could do it! Alright, let's look for some hint coins. Only a trickle of sunlight makes it through the trees. Don't dilly-dally, Professor, let's move on! There are no more coins? Really? Come on. Work with me here, game. No more coins. Oops, that goes backwards. My bad. It's the bee again. I can't stop looking at this curious flower and the strange little insects zipping around it. That's just like the flower at Granny Riddleton's. Interesting. There's a pleasant breeze coming from the river. Right. Psst. Hey there, you two. You got a lost look about you. You know where you are? I confess we do not. It's our first time passing through here. Listen, I could be wrong. It looks like you two are a couple of upstanding citizens. I'm a nice fella, so I'll clue you in, you two in. You're standing right on top of a black market bazaar. A black market? Wow. I was right, kid. I saw a lot of weird stuff down there, and no one questions where it comes from. If it was me and those shiny loafers of yours, I'd keep my head down and vamoose as quick as you can. Yes, that seems prudent. Before we go, though, tell me, why do people come all the way down here to do their shopping? Listen, kid, the things for sale here, well, let's just say you won't find them in the supermarket. But come to the bazaar and who can say what treasures you'll find? So you deal in antiques and other rare items? I think we've asked enough questions for one day, Luke. Let's move on, shall we? You two be careful. Oh, if you're ever in the market for something hard to locate, swing by. What the hell? It's a kitty! Oh, hello there, Mr. Cat! Meow. Catanova? Okay. What's he saying, Luke? He says he's in a bit of a jam, Professor. Puzzle number 37, Cat Romance. 25 cigarettes. This tomcat is trying to meet up with his sweetheart. However, the dogs on the squares with X's can smell a cat from 3 squares away and chase him off. They can't, however, smell a cat through a wall. Which entrance, A, B, C, or D, should take reunited with his lady friend? Well, I mean, the easiest thing here is just mark off all the places that the dog can smell. So, this is all covered. This is all covered. This is all covered. This is covered. This is covered. This is covered, but that doesn't really matter. This is covered, but again, doesn't really matter. This is covered. 1, 2, 3 away, covered. 1, 2, 3 covered. 1, 2, 3 covered. 1, 2, 3 covered. 1, 2, 3 covered. Covered. C is the only place that'll give us a safe route.
This one's as good as solved. I knew it!
Perfect. I'm sorry. Perfect. The answer is C. Reunited at last. Meow. Meow. I know. I'm glad we could help too. Yes, glad to be of service. In your booty call. gotta be something we can find around here. Must be another coin or two, right? Oh well. Let's go ahead and head to the black market. No. Chinatown Gate. Coins! Ooh! Puzzle. Oh look, a hidden puzzle. Puzzle number 153, an extra block, worth 30 picarets. The green frame and 6 orange blocks below are composed of identical equilateral triangles. The frame can be perfectly filled using 5 of the 6 blocks. The blocks can be flipped and rotated in any direction to fill the frame. Circle the block that isn't used. Oh, that's more complicated than just fill it up. Oh, you're mean. I hate you. I hate you. Okay, well, they all obviously can fit inside of it. So the question is, how do you solve it? Okay, count how many equilateral triangles are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's 22. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. 4 here. And 3 here. So it can't be an odd number out. Because one of the odd numbers has to be inside, and you have to have at least 2 odd numbers to make an even number. So one of the even numbers has to be out. So we know it's not these 2. And we know we have to use at least 8 because of that logic. So, 8 plus 6, that would be 14 more. That would give us 22. So the 2 has to be the one that's out. It was a lot easier to figure out than I thought at first glance.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Excellent. Was it tough to assemble it in your head? There's actually a really easy way to solve the puzzle. Did you figure it out? The frame is composed of 22 identical equilateral triangles. The 6 blocks together are composed of 24 triangles, which is 2 too many. That means the unused block must be the one from the only 2 triangles. So mine way was a little more complicated. I did a process of elimination that I didn't need to. I could have just added them together and come up with a number. So yeah, that's silly of me. But I'm glad I was able to find out the logic of the puzzle the way it was meant to be, rather than trying to fit them together in my head. That would have taken forever. Nothing like a bit of exercise for the brain. Alright, you know what? We're about a minute away from time for me to usually stop. I think that's a fair stopping point, so I'm going to go ahead and save the game. And we have found quite a bit out with the mystery today. Apparently, in the future, there's an evil Layton in charge of the town. But only past Layton can stop him. Future Luke has given us our job to find a way through Chinatown to get to the tower, apparently. The pagoda tower. However, that's the end for today. So, my name is Lamar Haven. I stream Monday through Friday starting at 10 a.m. PST. That is 1 p.m. EST. Tuesdays, Thursdays, I stream what you've just seen here, Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. That is a blind playthrough, fun puzzle game. I'm enjoying it. This gets cross-posted on my YouTube. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I stream Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, because you see, unlike what it shows on the screen right there, we are now finished with Innocent Sin. We finished that yesterday. So I'm going to be continuing my blind playthrough of the Persona 2 games tomorrow with Eternal Punishment. I'm really excited to see what happens next. I'm very excited to get moving and find out what's going on with these characters in this new place that we're at. Trying not to get too specific, because spoilers. However, Tuesday, Thursdays, Professor Layton streams get cross-posted on my YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, if you follow the link either on screen or below and follow the links below, you can get to my YouTube channel. On YouTube, I cross-post everything from on my Tuesday, Thursday streams from Twitch, not everything. I also have a Monday, Wednesday, Friday YouTube-specific series. This week it is Transistor. Transistor is a wonderful game with its own mystery, a wonderful muse who has lost her voice, and a mysterious man trapped in a sword. Can't wait to figure out what the mystery is, and how deep it goes, and what exactly is happening to the town. Watch my playthrough or play the game yourself. It has been on sale during the Steam sale, so if you wait for the big end of Steam summer sale, then you might be able to get Transistor for a very cheap price. But in the meantime, I'm done for the day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you folks next time.